In ancient times, civilizations sought to understand the world around them without the scientific tools we have today. They observed the sky, animals, and natural phenomena, trying to find explanations for the inexplicable through stories. Mythology emerged as a powerful tool to convey knowledge and provide answers to these mysteries. These narratives were not just fictions. They were attempts to make sense of natural phenomena and the human experience. They sought to answer fundamental questions. What caused the storms? Why did the sun set and rise? How could humans coexist with animals and the gods who ruled nature? It is in this context that mythical creatures emerge. Beings like dragons, unicorns, and griffins were inspired by observations of real animals and natural phenomena. What many consider mere inventions is actually closer to reality than it seems. Ancient civilizations tried to interpret the world with the resources they had, and many of these interpretations still resonate in the stories we tell today. Over time, science began to provide more concrete answers to the questions that myths sought to resolve. However, as we will see, science doesn't eliminate myths. It transforms the way we perceive them. While mythology sought explanations for the unexplainable, science began to offer answers based on observation and experimentation. Many myths, though fantastic, have roots in natural phenomena or real creatures that, over time, were distorted and transformed into legends. A classic example is dragons, winged creatures that appear in various cultures in similar forms. Studies suggest that these legends may have been inspired by fossils of dinosaurs or prehistoric reptiles. An interesting case is that of Dinocephalosaurus orientalis, a 240 million-year-old aquatic reptile with a long serpentine neck, resembling descriptions of Chinese dragons. This discovery helps to understand how ancient fossils might have fueled dragon legends. Another fascinating example involves unicorns. The image of the horse with a single horn has a curious origin. During the Middle Ages, narwhals, sea creatures with long spiral horns, were mistaken for unicorns. Travelers and traders described the narwhal as the unicorn of the sea, and their tusks were often sold as unicorn horns in European courts. These mix-ups helped solidify the belief in the unicorn as a real creature. These examples show that, although mythical creatures are products of imagination, many have real roots originating from the observation of nature and amplified by culture and symbolism. Now that we've seen how science explains the origins of mythical creatures, let's examine two iconic examples: the Griffin and the Sphinx. The Griffin, with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle, is one of the most iconic creatures in mythology. Its origin may be linked to the combination of real animals: the lion, a symbol of strength, and the eagle, a symbol of vision and freedom. Additionally, some paleontologists suggest that remains of dinosaurs like the Therizinosaurus, with its long, sharp claws, may have been misinterpreted as part of this legendary creature. The Sphinx also carries deep symbolism. In ancient Egypt, it was associated with the sun god Ra and the protection of the pyramids. Its human head symbolized divine wisdom, while the lion's body represented strength and royalty. This combination of human and animal elements reflects humanity's quest to understand the world through power and mystery. For the Egyptians, the Sphinx represented the fusion of the divine and the animal, uniting intelligence and strength. As scientific knowledge advanced, myths began to be reinterpreted. During the Renaissance, a new worldview based on natural laws replaced mythological explanations. However, humanity's need for symbolism and archetypal stories remained fundamental to our culture. In the modern era, science has refuted the idea that dragons or unicorns could exist physically, but the myths didn't disappear. On the contrary, they reinvented themselves. Today, fantastic creatures appear in movies, books, and games. Not because we believe they are real, but because they still touch on our fears, desires, and our search for something beyond the mundane. Myths remain relevant. They continue to explore universal and timeless questions about our existence, such as what is real and what is imaginary, and how we deal with the unknown. Power, mystery, desire, and fear. These myths help explore existential questions that remain just as relevant today as they were in the past. Mythologies are reflections on our human journey in search of understanding and meaning. Hey, noble Templar traveler, what do you think? Tell us in the comments which mythical creatures you believe could have existed. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episodes. We'll see you on the next journey. Bye.